There were once 5,000 tired and hungry, and probably very grumpy, people sitting on a hillside waiting for their dinner. They'd come to hear Jesus that day. They came before breakfast, stayed all morning, all afternoon, and way past dinner. No one had meant to be out there for that long, but that's how it was listening to Jesus, as if time didn't exist. People could listen to Jesus for hours, and on this particular day, that's just what they did. But they hadn't brought enough food, and they couldn't just go and buy themselves a burger and fries to go because, of course, they were in the middle of nowhere, with no shops or restaurants. Besides, that kind of food wasn't invented yet. What would they do? Jesus' friends had an idea. Let's send everyone home for dinner.
Let's send everyone home for dinner.
They don't need to go, Jesus said.
They don't need to go.
You can give them something to eat.
You can give them something to eat.
Did Jesus want them to travel all the way to town and buy food for everyone? Jesus' friends panicked. But we don't have enough money.
We don't have enough money.
What food do you have? Jesus asked.
What food do you have?
Go and see.
Go and see.
Now, there was a child in the crowd. They had brought a lunch that their mother had made for them that morning. They looked at their 5 loaves and 2 fish. It wasn't much, not nearly enough for 5,000, but it was all they had. I have some, they said.
I have some.
Jesus' friends laughed when they saw the little lunch. That's not nearly enough, they said.
It's not nearly enough.
But they were wrong. Jesus knew it didn't matter how much the little child had. God would make it more than enough. Jesus said, "Bring me what you have."
Bring me what you have.
And so the little child gave Jesus their lunch. Jesus winked at the child and whispered in their ear, "Watch." Oh, how in the world will Jesus feed everyone with just that? Jesus' friend said. That's you. How in the world?
How in the world will they feed everyone?
They thought it was impossible. But Jesus knew the one who made all the fish in the oceans. And Jesus knew the one who in the very beginning had made everything out of nothing. How hard would something like this be for someone like that? Jesus took the little lunch, looked up to heaven, and thanked his Father. Then Jesus gave the little lunch back to his friends. As Jesus' friends started to hand out the food, do you know what? It was the strangest thing. No matter how much they broke off, there was always more. And more. Enough for 5,000. Everyone ate as much as they wanted. 2nd helpings, 3rd helpings, until they were full. And there were still leftovers. Well, Jesus did many miracles like this. Things people thought couldn't happen, that happened. But it was the most natural thing in all the world. It's what God had been doing from the beginning, of course. Taking the nothing and making it everything. Taking the darkness and making it light. Taking the emptiness and filling it up. The end. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bravo! Bravo!